Yo, casually don't stop together in 2022 and how to start the own commune in this game. So at March 2022 the Elden Ring is about and I have no money to buy it. So I went ahead of the Don't Starve Together boot to close this game, and I have punishing the map scoring game with the nasty monsters, unbeating magic and cooperative play. These games could not be more different. I'm just hoping this point. Hopefully that might stem my caving for the next 5 years until I catch during the some fire sale event. So 9 years of hunger. Don't Starve Together is the 2017 sequel to the single player game Don't Starve, released in 2013. At the beginning, Don't Starve Together was basically the same game, but overhauled the enable online multiplayer. But over the last years of support and expansion has become an exceptional experience. The character roasted and expanded to support a wide range of player skills levels and play styles. I'm glad to say it's very much not the Dark Souls of survival games. It is own delightful beast that bears an identity of its own. Don't Starve Together is developed and published by Clay Entertainment, an indie studio based in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. That's the better half of North America, no shade at Mexico. Despite that Canada imports much of fresh, productive like fruits and vegetables because we are not intended at the times drier than plaster selling titles. Cold as 5 years old flowers in Thanksgiving or rather than Florida. The key feature being we can experience all of those climates in different hours of the same day. In that spirit, the entire fantasy world of Don't Starve takes place with a one-on-one recreation of normal wildness of Canada, with no creative input at all. A few of many creatures featured a buffalo, dragonfly, warlord hunters, and normal-sized geese. Don't Starve Together is crafted around the single survival mechanics of hunger, but also stealth and sanity, but most of the hunger. Hunger can be satiated through fording, but once you ravage all, land can provide what remains in the labor of horticulture or hunting is remaining the source of nutrition. Not only that, but food preparation also changed the available stats recovered. Health is self-explanatory. Sanity changes the way the word appears, and losing too much causes nightmares and haunt you to death. It's brought you by monsters and quelled by darkness. There are a slew of other things that will kill the players, like fire, darkness itself, and many aggressive territorial epic species. It's survival game through and through. What didn't expect coming back to the game later of the years was the amount of the gameplay variety with each. It used to be an issue where the players would get the second tired of crafting and playing the bulk of the game with that and focused mainly on maintaining food infrastructure. This was very much a plateau where learning players would get stuck and struggle to do anything to prepare for any and the other exploration of the fine limited resources that they will need. That's where the current state of Don't Starve Together greatly improves. The general principle of the combat in Don't Starve Together is to hit in with a stick. Don't get hit, and if it doesn't work, get a bigger stick and put something durable between your soft body and the enemy. That works well enough for most enemies, but when you face the giants, introducing the Ring of Giants expansion, well, they have a pretty big reach and hit harder than your average Call of Fan. Well, it's simple if the quality isn't enough by not quality and quantity. Say up to 8 friends to join in each with their own big pointy sticks and assortment of body armor. Tends to do the trick. Even more exciting than cooperative boss raids is cooperative based building, not only in each player if Don't Starve Together able to multiply the amount of areas scavenged, they also bring their own civil designs for organizing storage and utilities. Unless you join a server that allows player killing, you aren't in much danger of griefing aside from the fire and geo-stealing, which the player base has no long outstanded. There's not really reason not to cooperate with the players unless they are inexperienced, and during the fight even steal an extra hand collecting resources leaves other players to focus on more difficult tasks, which in the end means rare resources and safety in the group. An expert player can eventually complete the game on their own, but any number of component players can survive the skill check that is fright grueling the winter. I was surprised with know how to communicate players when rather how much pride and how much contributing to the wall. Players excelling in a combat for agriculture would bring back bounties to keep their group fed. It wasn't about getting personal achievement, and it was about seeing the whole group well and healthy. No contract or expressed agreement we needed. People were almost always dedicated to this mutual exchange of goods. Their understanding that the food is only good and itself life, so no exceptional players would reasonably spend so much time accumulating more food than they can consume. Additionally, by taking care of the players' hunger of equipment, they now have the time they can dedicate to exercise to precarious biomes and bring back the essential supplies for further upgrading the base and building advanced gear for future challenges and seasonal hazards. This is very little bothering and don't stuff together. If someone is missing some essential materials, it's likely one player has a surplus they aren't needing. As the stated above, preparing other players only means giving them more opportunity to bring back more spoils for everyone. The character abilities truly shine here. Each one has stats of continuous that gives them an infinity for the certain skills. Wolfgang, VX, Woody, and Vic Griffith are exceptional fighters, but require upkeeper to the entire up their combat powers. Wendy, Weber, and Maxwell are frail, but can utilize familiars that can sweep away mobs of enemies while attentive against the giant bosses. Meanwhile, Wilson, Rihanna, and Wormwood have special crafting and base building abilities that keep the team armed and defense prepared for the nightmare. There are even more characters and affinities I haven't mentioned, but it's hard to find a character that anyone would describe as useless. Well, maybe the X when they eat all the gears and then disconnect, no one likes them. If you'd like to experience this fantastical commune without currency, Don't Starve Together is also one of the best deals for the video games up there. The game implores you to share a copy with a friend, as every base game on Steam comes with a free gift copy for any beans that you want to suffer with. So I will leave all the links in the description. Don't starve. Have a good one. Bye bye.